Good evening, students. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to learn how to install Python on our system and how to work in Python. That means how to write the codes and how to execute in Python. Ever since Python language was first developed, it is becoming popular day by day among programmers. Several versions of Python have been released till now. Beginning with Python 1.0, we shall be working on Python 3.8.3 right now. Although all versions after 3.7.3 you can install any version for working in class 11th and 12th, there is no problem. If you want to install latest one, it is 3.8.3. So we will discuss here how to install download and install Python 3.8.3. Before we start working, Python needs to be installed on our system. And for installing Python, we should go to python.org. From there, we can download and install. So let us start. See, Python can be downloaded from www.python.org. It is available in two versions, Python 2.x, which has become almost obsolete, nobody is using. Python 3.x is going on, 3.7, 3.6.5, 3.7.4 and all. So latest version which is available for the download on python.org is 3.8.3. I just request all of you, you can download any version from 3.6.5 onwards. There is no problem. 3.8.3 cannot be installed on Windows XP or lower versions of Windows. Open www.python.org in Google Chrome or any other browser. You will see such type of screen in front of you like this. Bring your cursor over this downloads menu. So automatically download for Windows Python 3.8.3 will appear like this. So just click here and then it will start downloading at the bottom of the web browser like this. And once it is downloaded, loading is complete, you can click on this file name exe file, that is installer. Thereafter, as soon as you run the installer, this screen will appear. Here nothing to do, only do you want to run this file? Yes, run. Just click on run button. Thereafter, this screen will appear. Here you have to take care two things very important. One thing, the first thing is very important. Number one, must tick here. This one, add Python 3.8 to path. Tick it. This is a check box. पहले ये untick रहता है. You can check it out. Otherwise, whenever on later stage you will start installing the libraries using pip install command, so packages will not be installed on appropriate place in the folder of Python 3.8. So this is must. You should remember it. This is a point to remember, that while you are on this screen, first check the checkbox. This checkbox, add 3.8 to path. Add Python 3.8 to path has to be tick out, had to be checked. Just click it, once it will check and once it will uncheck. It will toggle between check and uncheck. So once it is checked, then only you can go for clicking over here install now. So after clicking this install now, this next screen comes with a progress bar, and it will keep on increasing and increasing up to 100%, and after some time it is completed and setup progress message comes. And after completing this progress bar, you have this setup was successful installed. That means your Python is installed successfully on your system. So after that you will click on close button. Thereafter your Python is installed. This is how you can install the Python in your system. Once more, I want to tell you about the procedure. Just repeating from here. After writing python.org, opening in the web browser. This is the web browser. Within web browser, python.org is opened. Place your cursor on downloads. This will automatically appear Python 3.8.3. Yes, if you want to download lower versions, you have to scroll down. You have to scroll down in this screen for lower versions. I can show you how you can do it practically. अगर आपको कोई लोअर वर्जन इंस्टॉल करना है, then how will you go for lower version? This is python.org. I am opening. Once you go to download, it will automatically come. Here you have to click. Otherwise you should scroll down, and here latest news, then downloads, download all releases, यहाँ से आप करेंगे all releases पर क्लिक करेंगे, then you will have the list of all downloads available. 3.8.2, 3.8.3, 3.7.8, 3.7.4 quite popular, have been used a lot, so many users used, and 3 all versions are available, and here is download. So you can directly download these installers from here, right? Any release you can download. So and after that, let us come to the slide. After downloading, in the left bottom corner you will see the file installer, file name .exe has been downloaded. Thereafter you will go to download section, or there only it will click, there only you will click on this downloaded installer file, you will click. Thereafter it will appear this dialog. Here you have to click run, and thereafter in install 3.8.3 whatever you are installing, here you have to tick out this add python whatever is the version to path. After ticking it out, install now will be clicked. Thereafter this progress setup progress bar will appear, it will complete, then setup was successful, it should appear close. Thereafter the question is how to open the python for working. Start menu में जाएंगे, और ideally like this on this computer I have installed python 3.7.4. so in this 3.7 here python 3.7 is there, इस पर मैं क्लिक करूंगा, and then ideally python 3.7.3 32 bit 3.7 32 bit, on this ideally we will click. So this screen is appear here. It is your command prompt, shell mode या interactive mode आप कह सकते हैं. Here only you can start writing the command. say I am writing print, and then within bracket writing something, double quote, India is my country, bracket close. This is very basic statement. So as I told you that on interpreter whatever you write, at once it interpret it and gives the output. and here you can see in blue color it is coming out, India is my country. Whatever I have printed is coming out in the next line. So interprets line by line. So at once you get the result. But if you want to, work in a file, so file, script mode, where you will write the complete program and then will execute. So here you have to write file, then new file, then here you can write your programs, and after that you save this file using file name .py, and then you will press F5 key for executing the program. I will show you later. Right now let us go slide by slide. So here in this slide you can see we will load IDLE Python 3.8 32-bit. After loading it, you will see this screen as I have shown right now. So this is the command prompt of interactive mode or shell mode. Python 3.8.3 shell it is called as, and this is shell mode, where you will write one command at a time and press enter, will give the output. If it is able to give the output, it will give output. Otherwise, if there is some processing task against that line, so that processing will be done. So this is shell mode. As soon as we write a line and then press enter, its processing will be done, and again this command prompt will appear, this triple greater than sign will appear, showing that it is ready for accepting another command from the user. Fine. Thereafter, yes, here only I was telling that this is your shell mode or interactive mode. There are two modes of this working in Python. Number one, interactive or shell mode. Number two, script mode. So in shell mode, you will write as have shown you earlier. You write the command and press enter. It will be processed. It will be interpreted, because Python has got interpreter, not compiler. So if you want to write a complete program having so many instructions, so many statements together, so you have to go in this Python shell, you have to go in the file menu, then new file option. As soon as you click on new file option, such type of untitled notepad like window will appear, where you will write the complete program. After writing complete program, what will you do? You have to press F5 and that program will be executed. That means the complete content of the file will be executed one after the other up to the last line of the program, and you will get the output. So this is the script mode. If you want to write in script mode, you have to follow this procedure. If you want to write commands in interactive or shell mode, nothing to follow, just load the Python shell, Python IDLE, and there on three greater than symbols, that is called as Python command prompt. Here you can write the statement and press enter. It will be processed at once, it will be interpreted at once. Then this is the way how you can write in shell mode. In shell mode, I have written a equal to 5, b equal to 10, print a plus b. So it is giving 15 automatically. A equal to 5, in memory 5 has been stored in variable a has allocated a memory to store 5. Similarly, b has been allocated to store 10, and thereafter print a plus b, summation of a and b is printed on the screen as output. So this is how we can write the statements in shell mode or interactive mode. While if you want to write it in Python program, so a equal to 20, this is notepad. You have opened file, new file. So this notepad has been opened, where you have typed the program a equal to 20, b equal to 100, c equal to say a into b, print product comma c. That means product will appear as it is, then value of c will appear. What is this? This is product space 2000. So this is shell mode, and this will automatically come after writing this program in the Python editor. You can say save this file save using file name .py. Here I have saved it tmp.py. So after saving this file, then you will run by pressing F5 key, function key F5. then this mode will again come with restart C user and all, and thereafter it will ask for our input from the user if any. Otherwise, there if there is no input, all the things are fed in the program itself, then it will directly give the output on the screen. Okay, and this was earlier shell mode. Whatever we have written in the shell mode, that will remain there. So this is the new segment started after executing this file. This symbol will come with restart C colon and so on. So the same thing I can show you practically in Python. Here I was writing this in shell mode. Suppose A is equal to 10, B is equal to 60, print, or you can write C is equal to A plus B, then print C. You will have 70 at once. A equal to 10, B equal to 60, C equal to A plus B, print C, 70 is printed. So if you want to write the same program in shell mode, suppose I have copied it, file, new file, here I have pasted, but these three greater than symbols should not be the part of program here. If you are storing this program, writing in this program in Python editor, this shell mode symbol will not should not appear over there. Suppose in this time, at this time I am writing A into B, A into B, print C. So first of all, it is untitled file, so you have to save the file, save. सेव कहाँ करेंगे आप? डेस्कटॉप पर मैं सेव करता हूँ prog1 program1.py से सेव कर दिया इसको ऑन डेस्कटॉप. Then pressing F5 to have the answer. After pressing F5 you can see the answer is 600. As in the program I had written 10, A equal to 10, B equal to 60, C equal to A into B, that is 60 into 10. C is 600 calculated and print C, 600 is displayed. Is it clear? I think it is very easy to write the program in Python, and either in script mode or writing the instruction by instruction in the shell mode, and keep watching the execution result in the shell mode. So this is about how we can write programs, and how we can download Python, how we can work in shell mode or interactive mode, how we can work in script mode of the Python. So that's all about this video, how to work in Python. uh, if you have liked this video, please like, share and subscribe with your friends also. And if you have not understood, please keep on watching and pause in between and try to understand. Definitely you will understand. So thank you very much. Thank you.